What do you take away from UVA that you're going to put into the Gardner Webb game in terms of how the offense will click and do well?
Well, experience is one thing. That was the first time since last year against William & Mary that we got to hit someone else besides our own team. And then, I think that we could take a lot from the drives that we move the ball really effectively, just replicate those things. And then obviously watching the film, there's mistakes that you can look at and you say, if one guy would have done their job here, if one guy would have done their job there, we would have successful plays, move the ball a little bit more. So it's a learning experience as far as the negatives, and then you just need to replicate the positives.
Without giving away your offensive game plan, when you guys seemed to be successful was when you went hurry up or when you played faster and tried to keep UVA's younger defense on the field. Was that specific to the personnel you were going against in Charlottesville, or might that be more of a general philosophy of how the offense will work best this year?
That's up to Coach Streeter. It's just something that keeps defense on their toes. Try to move the ball on, keep them from making defensive personnel subs, things like that. And, it works to our advantage as far as getting up, getting set, and, run a play when the defense is, maybe running around a little bit, not sure where to line up, and, not have a chance to be as gap sound as they would if we were to regularly huddle and come up to the line.
John, could you speak to the confidence that must come with, at least periodically, moving the ball on the field of an FBS opponent?
I think it took a while for us to get started, but once we did, you could see guys, getting more energized and more enthusiastic. And then, we were able to move down and score that first touchdown. Definitely gave us, a little spark, and the defense came out and stopped people, on consecutive drives. And, we just needed a spark like that a little bit earlier. And that's why, this week Coach Rocco's preaching start fast. You can't afford in college football to come out lackadaisical in the first quarter, first half. So you got to, bring the fight to them, start right from the beginning. Those drives definitely built our confidence up. We just need to start earlier and have more drives like that from the beginning.
John, talk a little bit about the emotions of a home opener, starting quarterback, and what kind of will be running through your head as you take on Gardner Webb this Saturday.
Winning. It's been 9 straight losses for us, and it's been almost a year since we've won. So, we're just trying to do whatever it takes to win, because you don't play to lose. So we're trying to, like I said before, start fast, finish strong. Just play the type of football that we know how to play, and and come out with a W. When you win after putting all that work in, week week out, it's a great feeling. So we're just trying to get back to that, and. It's you can put as much work in as you want. It's what you're gonna do out on Saturday. Last week it's not like we took a lackadaisical approach during the week. We put in tireless amounts of hours, but all that matters is coming out with a win on Saturday.
You state your uniform was relatively clean. Coach mentioned that there were no sacks. I think you might have only been knocked down once after a pass. However, the rushing yards probably weren't what you were looking for heading into the game. And I know a lot of that had to do with the missed snap. Where is the offensive line's, I hate to use the word mindset, but where are they right now, having kept you well protected but maybe not gotten the rushing totals that they would have liked?
Well, I think that, that's on not just the offensive line, but us as a whole. We need to do a better job at every position of executing. We have team goals, or offensive goals, that we set every week. And, we have a goal of get 400 yards of total offense. And, Coach Streeter has made that apparent. He doesn't care how that happens. It doesn't matter. But when you get 400 yards of offense in a game, you have a great chance of winning. So I think the offensive line is as confident as ever. They're a big group of guys, strong, know every look that they could possibly get. Coach McCorkle does a great job. So, they're very determined. They're very good at what they do, and I don't think anything last Saturday, brought their confidence level down at all. They're going to come out and they're going to knock people off the ball. They're going to, protect me when I'm in the pocket and give our receivers a chance to make plays downfield. They're very confident, and they're gonna do a good job this Saturday.
How well versed were you in the new helmet rule, and how frustrating was it to be that close to the goal line and not being able to be out there to finish that first drive?
Well, our whole team, obviously knows the rule. We went over that during training camp. I'm sure that no player is a fan of it, being told that you have to come out, but we all understand the NCAA doing it for our own safety. It was a little frustrating, but all that matters, we put it in the end zone. I was just pumped up to get points on the board.
Did you try to stay in there, try to sneak and stay in there?
I did, because I thought that the defensive player ripped my helmet off, so I thought that, that would let me stay in, but they made it clear that I was going to have to go out and play.